We welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of the opening tip won by the Rockets as we're underway in Houston. James Harden knocks it. Down from mid-range. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. James Harden fires for 2. James Harden, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Harden, his first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gets it down to Capella. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Harden. James Harden, 3 for 4. Good start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
P.J. Tucker sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
He was hacked. They let it go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to George. The rebound belongs to Houston. To Harden. From long range, with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Kawhi Leonard takes on Eric Gordon. Knocked loose. Gordon with it. Lead stands at 7. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. To Leonard. Clint Capella pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Won't go. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
To Leonard. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he can't convert the free throw. To Harkless. And he finishes at the rim.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Rockets way out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's Rockets ball. Harden. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Williams there for the rebound. Slams it down, and boy, that was a lot to navigate.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Houston.
And now Houston has the basketball. Harden drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Harden. Great defense, forcing the miss. Gerald Green. Screen coming. 4-3. Second effort. smothering D.
Good job, boy. Good job.
Kawhi Leonard against Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Whoa! What a finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
It's Harden. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
George. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Harden. Not that time. He misses. To Leonard. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Kawhi Leonard. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And gets both to drop at the line. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Today's ticket raffle. You have until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Fast pace. Mike D'Antoni giving his guys a breather. It's James Harden once again. Beyond the arc for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time to Williams. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 of 4 now. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Harden in possession, trailing by 4. Knocked loose. Screen coming. Harden shoots. Deep 2 there, won't go. Leonard. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
17, PJ Tucker. That's his first personal.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
I see you've been working on your game.
I got ball.
Here we go. My ball.
I got yours.
Harden. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball. I got ball.
Paul George. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Westbrook. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Leonard. To Paul George. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. Harden with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
And you can present your tickets now at any participating Bonneville Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bonneville Burgers, where the thrill is magic.
Paul George snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Westbrook. No good. Leonard. Good for 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that, but that was nice.
Harden with it up top. Down a bundle.
I got so far.
Here comes the screen. Harden, tough matchup against George.
Let that screen.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The screen sets him up for 2.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Clint Capella tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Westbrook. And he buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number 35, Kenneth.
5-second violation.
5-second violation for Houston.
Williams to Harkless. Tough make through traffic.
Confidence is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Even if your perceived abilities prohibit it, you gotta be you.
Russ at the controls. And scores.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Harkless. Has a look. Shot by Harkless off the mark. Gordon with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Gordon defended by Harkless. Mo Harkless above the rim on that.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Williams. For three, can't blame the defense. Mo Harkless, tough three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
From long range. No good. That's great defense. Clippers have it. Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
To P.J. Tucker.
Defensive foul to number 13, Paul George. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Clint Capella, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 48% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. From the painted area, won't go down. Harden into the front court. Trailing by 14. Here's a chance from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
The shot by George won't go down. Paul George sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Westbrook to Harden. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Houston. Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Kawhi Leonard. Harden's on him.
Switch that, switch that.
5 on the shot clock. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Harden, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Great feed. Strong finish for Paul George.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 2.
James Harden at the controls. Fires the three. He was all over him. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Harkless. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Harden matched up with Paul George. Screen coming. Harden. That's good D. Shot no good. To George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Hey everyone, check this out. The first 1,000 fans in our next home game will receive a free team poster.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.